Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It finally happened, and it seems like Zaluzhny left without a civil war or an insurrection. So Zelensky fired his general, Valery Zaluzhny, and he appoints a loyalist, one that I said he will. So I'm not trying to, put a medal around my neck or something like this on my chest, but I will show you something before we go any further. Right here, in this video right here, in February 4th, 2024, I said Zelensky prepares for war with General Zaluzhny, tours front line to build, and I said, let me see what this guy says. It says, military loyalist, breaks army. Again, he decapitates it and appoints loyalists to make sure that Zaluzhny could not do anything, and Zelensky gets ready for war with Ukraine's military. Zaluzhny appoints loyalists. Now this one on the 4th, this is the entire title. It says, tours front line to buy military loyalty, breaks army. And in that video, in that particular video, somewhere there, I said, and there's the article I used, one of them, it was touring the front line and meeting with Syrski. And I said, that guy is the guy who probably is going to be replacing or trying to build his trust loyalty. And he did. So he appointed Colonel General Syrski. But let me show you how it's gone. Now, let me show you how it evolved today. I think that Miss Victoria Nuland also had something to do with her unannounced visit to Kiev. I think she just came over there and she dispensed some candies as well. So let's go to the first article. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 articles. Don't worry, I'm just gonna read the titles, but I want to show you the chronology, kind of. Here, this is Ukrainska Pravda. Zelensky and Zaluzhny hold meeting to discuss renewed leadership of Ukraine's armed forces. Friends forever, besties, right there. So here they are, friends. President Zelensky and Zaluzhny, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, see, at that time he still was, have simultaneously reported a joint meeting and said they had discussed changes in the leadership of the armed forces. This is where the conversation was, I give you this, you do this, and okay. Quote from Zelensky, I met with General Valery Zaluzhny. I thanked him for 2 years of defending Ukraine. I will tell you what the implications are and why I think Zaluzhny leaves now and not in 10 days or 10 days ago or 15 days ago. I will tell you why I think, that's one. And the other one is what is to be expected out of this big change. So we discussed what kind of renewal the armed forces of Ukraine needs. We also discussed who could be in the renewed leadership of the armed forces of Ukraine. Zelensky also said that now is time for a renewal. So this is little. He also reportedly invited Zaluzhny to continue to be in the team. I don't think he will be, but that's it. Next one. Bloomberg. Zaluzhny leaves. Bye-bye. Take my toys. Going to go to mommy. Do you think that's the way it occurred? Leaves as Ukraine's armed chief amid deepening rift. He just leaves. Don't you like these euphemisms? No, this is what happened. Zelensky offered him what his bosses offered him, and the guy accepted. That's how it was. And said, okay, I fire you. I always wanted to say that as Trump does it. So you're fired. That's exactly how it happened, my friends. So Zaluzhny leaves, just leaves, man. Just because. And again, here's when he squeezes his freaking little raccoon hand here. Look at his mouth. That's what I do when I, oh, God damn it. This guy's right here. Don't be too tight, baby doll. I'm going right here to jump. This is too close. Can you see him? Look how ready this guy is. Don't you think he's ready? I think he's ready. Are you going to strangle him? The little rat? Anyway, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky replaced his army chief, ending weeks of speculation over a deepening rift in the country's wartime leadership. Why is the rift? And stalking uncertainty over the direction of the conflict with Russia. Now, why is it a rift? The rift is when two people or two entities don't get along. They pull apart. Why is it a rift? It's because one of them doesn't do a good job? It's because the other one thing is shorter than the other one? The other one thing is fatter than the other one? Why do you think it's a rift? Is it because someone is supposed to do something and doesn't want to do? Someone wants to do something, the other one doesn't let him? What do you think it is? I think all the above could play a role, including with the height and the size and the length. So let's go to the next article, which comes from the New Voice of Ukraine. So remember, from the meeting, then they went to leaves, just packs his shit and leaves. Let me just put like this. The next one is Zaluzhny steps down. Again, it's a kind of a leaving, correct? Correct. Zaluzhny steps down as commander-in-chief, replaced by, and now we got Brutus there, Syrski. I'm just kidding, I don't know. Anyway, so here is, and they're happy, forever friends right there. Well, do you like that? Don't you like that little thing over there? Very similar. Can you see their noses? They look alike. Anyway, so I'm quoting. I appointed Colonel General Syrski as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Ukraine, Zelensky said during his evening video address, without directly stating that he had dismissed Zaluzhny. Well, the president added that Syrski has a successful track record as a senior military commander. Okay, next one. This is from The Hill, I think. Yep, The Hill. Zelensky dismisses top general of Ukrainian forces. Now, we kind of get real here. So Zelensky dismisses. As is fire. So far, right? Dismisses, which is fired. Who is this guy? I can only look at him. Holy fuck. Look at his face. God. Anyway, he leaves the US capital, with one of his, counterparts. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky on Thursday announced he was dismissing his top general Valery Zaluzhny after weeks of speculations that a conflict between the president and the military was coming to a head. Okay, we already know that one. Next one. Ukrainska Pravda. Zelensky officially dismisses Zaluzhny from position of Ukraine's commander-in-chief. This is at 9 o'clock p.m. Well, bye-bye. I leave. I got my money and I'm leaving. I hope they don't pull a little accident on this guy. I don't know. I like the guy. I gotta tell you this. I never heard him say anything imbecilic. So I think now should be a fantastic thing. So again, presidential decrees number pop. This is it, to dismiss Valery Zaluzhny from the position of commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Ukraine. This is it. And by another decree, Zelensky appointed Alexander Syrski as commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Next one. USA Today. Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky removes his top general Valery Zaluzhny. So we got it already. And here is Syrski, right there. When he visited, And we have Ukrainska Pravda. Zelensky appoints Syrski as new commander-in-chief. Here they are. All right. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Now, what do you think happens to Zaluzhny? I hope these guys are not eliminating him communist style, Or he doesn't get in a helicopter accident when he takes off, like Nixon, like that, and then boom. I hope that doesn't happen. And do you think he's a multimillionaire? Look about Zaluzhny. Do you think he's a multimillionaire? Do you think he's going to be staying in Ukraine or go to London? I don't think he's going to go. He has nothing to do with Israel. So he either goes to London, which is usually the head office of this kind of people, and then he goes maybe to New York or stays in Ukraine. If he stays in Ukraine, do you think he's going to be assassinated by someone? That's the only thing that I foresee happening to this guy. Now, why do I think these guys fired him right now? He has so far, I would say, unstained history, record. He doesn't have, historians can say, well, he didn't do a good job. The counteroffensive, he didn't do a good job. He was too mouthy, and that's it. He failed in Odessa. Supposedly, he was the one who screwed up in Odessa, in the Odessa area, in Kherson. That's what I said. In Kherson, that's where he failed at the beginning of the invasion. That's why they say it was your mistake again with Kiev attacking. So right now, I think they want to keep him as a role model. That if they will not lose, let's say the Ukrainians will remain as a state, and they will be allowed to write their history, he is going to be, a great general who withstood the invasion, the mighty Russian invasion. And so now they're telling us that the Russians are garbage. But if they succeed somehow in whatever they will say it's a success, they will portray Russia as a big monster with millions of cruise missiles, perfect, pinpointed, and all that, 3,599 tanks at a second, just like that. Actually, they have about 10,000, but nevertheless, they will overemphasize everything. So I think they will make a symbol of Ukraine, this Zaluzhny. That's definitely, if they win. Now, if they lose, which is the Russians will control everything and they will write their history, then it's going to be a little bit different. Maybe it's going to be okay guy. Let's put it this way. They don't want to insult them too much. Now, what should we expect? Why now? This could be a new beginning for Ukraine as a going down, and Syrskyi is going to be decapitated for going down if they don't receive anything from the Americans in Washington, D.C., but I think they will receive. That's if they don't receive, Syrskyi is going to go down as the loser, but not Zaluzhny. Zaluzhny is going to be the winner, always the general, the Iron General. So it's an image thing. So if they're going to be, okay, we're done, Russia, here is the white flag, Syrskyi is going to be blamed for that. If the guys in Washington, D.C. said, okay, those weasels in the Senate and the House, they approve more money, then it's going to go up. So they hope that they will have Zaluzhny over there, but then we're going to have Syrskyi as the great liberator. So it's a gamble. Either he doesn't receive more funds, this is going to be the guy who destroyed Ukraine, or it's going to be the one who, again, maybe is on the payroll or some others. I think these are two of the issues. New beginning, going to go down or up. And Zaluzhny probably, I hope these guys are not causing an accident to Zaluzhny. That's all. I mean, I hope. I don't really personally have nothing for or against that person. And it's very strange. I don't have anything with Syrskyi as well. I haven't heard him being an idiot yet. But the word is yet. I heard others, Budanov and Danilov and Ignat and Zelensky all the way. And what's her name? The spokeswoman. What's her name? Her name is, can't remember. Whatever. Hanna Malishchuk, Tabelchuk, whatever. Anyway, here it is, my friends. Zaluzhny fired. So no insurrection as of now. As of now. We don't know what Zaluzhny said. This is all Zelensky. I don't even know if Zaluzhny is still alive. Do you know? All right. So we'll find out. Thank you very much for being with me again today. New beginning. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.